Well, hello everyone to the next edition of the $1 Million Nugget. I have a very important guest with me today. She is the CEO of European Heels. Her name is Cindy Bauschus. Welcome, Cindy.
Well, thank you for having me, Marty.
So here's the deal. Last week in Speakers Speak group, you probably saw the post that I made of her wearing some of her shoes. And this is her company, the European Heels Company. You've seen her if you attended the NSA Influence for the past 2 years. She has had a booth full of a whole bunch of high heel shoes and people trying them on and all that. And I finally had to bring around an interviewer about these shoes. So, Cindy, why don't you give us a little bit of background about how you got started with this? What made you decide to become a shoe dealer?
Oh, well, what a surprise, I must say. So let's back it up to when I was 17 years old. I was in a car accident and I literally broke both my legs and my face went through the windshield. I did not have my seatbelt on, which was good, or I wouldn't have any legs. And the car I was in, unfortunately hit a tree, and yeah, I was in a wheelchair for about 6 months. They told me I would never walk again. It was a long struggle, but I was a senior in high school, getting ready to literally graduate in 2 months. So I went to my graduation, on my prom, everything in a wheelchair. It was, I didn't have a scratch on me before that. So it changed me, but it changed me for the good. It made me a stronger person. I could see that I could get through anything. And literally after 6 months and diverting my college, pushing it back a little bit till I was able to walk, I became a lot stronger. But the problem was I couldn't wear heels. I mean, I have a rod in my leg. I've got knees in my screws in my knee. And since then, I've had a knee surgery. So I cannot wear heels. Literally, I didn't wear heels for over 20 years until I was in Spain with a girlfriend visiting. And I was in a small little town and we were just, looking at all the shops. And I came across this cute little shoes boutique. Well, window shopping, I was not expecting to ever go in that store because I know that I cannot wear 3-inch heels. And after talking with my girlfriend, the gentleman comes outside and he's, with his little accent, he talks me into going inside. And he says to me, "Well, have you ever tried cork shoes?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Well, there's a difference." And I said, "Well, I can't wear heels. I'm really sorry. I'm going to be in so much pain." And he said, "No, I'd love for you to just try these." And I thought, well, what the hell? I'll just try them. Well, I get goosebumps every time I remember this day because I literally 1 hour later left wearing 3-inch heels. I put them on. I could not believe the difference. Even though they're 3-inch, and I'm going to show you real quick. This is the heel I bought. But because of this cork platform, it's about an inch thick. It takes an inch off the heel height, first of all. And it flexes and gives. And that's the other thing that makes these shoes so amazing. It's the cork. So I left and I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to live it up because this feels really good. I hadn't worn heels. I mean, my like 20s, 30s. Here I'm in my 40s, and all of a sudden I'm finally trying heels out again. So I wore them for, I'd have to say probably close to 10 hours. I felt so alive. Honest to God, I was just gonna live it up, have fun, dance, and I did all that. And I couldn't believe the confidence. I couldn't believe how good I felt. I was just like, God, I can't believe there's a 3 inches. Watch out, here it come. And I went to bed and I thought, well, I'll probably be crippled for the next 2 or 3 days, but it's okay. I had fun. I woke up that next day and I didn't have any pain for the first time in my life from wearing even an inch.
Really?
I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
I said to my girlfriend, "Come on, let's go. I'm going to buy 2 more pairs of shoes. I need more shoes. I cannot believe this." So I bought my 3 pairs of shoes. Yes, I had never spent over $200 for a pair of shoes, never in my life. But the way I felt and how I didn't have pain, it was so worth it. So I bought my 3 pair, and then the next summer I went back and I was not planning on buying any more shoes because I had 3 pair. Of course, I saw the next new styles, and I thought, "Oh my God, I cannot believe this. All right, let's take 3 more pair." And then I decided it's time to call the owner of this company because he has changed my life.
Mm,
And I cannot believe that these shoes are so amazing. So I called, and luckily he could speak some English. And he said, "Well, I'm sorry, I only sell to boutiques." And I said, "Well, I think I am a boutique." I said, literally between my girlfriend and I, he didn't know that, but I said, "In the last 2 years, I bought 12 pairs of shoes." Yes, they're
really?
my girlfriend and I, but we both wear the same size. So I'm like, "I just bought 12 pair of shoes." And he's like, "Oh, I think I like you. You're funny." you know. And
Oh, that's awesome.
I said, I want these shoes at a discount. I just can't tell you how much I love them. So what he said, "When are you coming back to Spain?" And of course I went every year in June. So he says, "Okay, I'll give you a discount, but you got to buy 10 pair." I said, "All right." I told my girlfriend, "You buy your 5, I buy my 5, we're good to go." So every year we order our shoes, have them shipped to the hotel. And the minute we got there, we're like, "Where's our box of shoes?" Because that was the first thing we did. Then we were ready for our trip. I mean, I just can't tell you how happy it made me feel. So fast forward that to 2000, that was in 2013 that I discovered the shoes. And then in 2018, the end of 2008, oh no, July of 18, I went back to Spain. And that's when I bought the Santa Fe's, which is a very popular shoe I have. Has lots of different colors. It's got teal. Almost everybody knows that shoe because I still wear it. And that shoe is an eye catcher. Everybody comments on it. It's available in 2 heel heights. I came out with lower heels for women who are older who think they can't wear heels anymore. That's the best
Mm,
thing about
wow.
this. I have helped so many ladies get back into heels again. They're like, "I can't believe this." I said, "I know. It's the same thing that happened to me. It's like magic, and it's all in the Cork. I've actually been to the factory. I've seen how they make the shoes. This is a company from 1951. This is the third generation family run business. It is made with real cork from a tree. It's not synthetic. I mean, these are amazing. I am the only one in the whole United States and Canada. I have literally I'm the only one. And the reason for that is he had been in Hong Kong, Singapore, Japan, Australia, Europe, but he didn't know anyone in the US. So
Mm,
in 18, when I found these Santa Fe's and brought them back, I would have ladies, like, still this happens. I wear these shoes and someone stops me every time I wear them. "Oh my God, where'd you get shoes? They're beautiful." And I would be telling them, "You need to go to Spain. You need to go to Spain." And then finally, after 3 weeks of this, I called them and I said, "I'm living in the United States again. And I just tell everyone they have to go to Spain. And there's no website, and you only sell them to boutiques. And sometimes they only have three size 7 in the whole store so it's not like these boutiques are large. These are small boutiques and they only have a
right.
few sizes." So I said, "What shall I tell them?" And he's like, "Cindy, you need to tell them they can get them through you." And I'm like, "Through me?" And he's like, "Yeah,
All
I
right.
want you to start the business up in the United States." And I was like, "Oh my God, this is unbelievable." I couldn't even believe it. I was like, "This is like dream come true." So he sent me some shoes as samples. And in January of 19, I had he I had a business coach and I said, "I don't know about this. Can I really do this? How should I do this?" He wanted me to go to boutiques, shoe boutiques, which I did. In November, the year before, in November of 18, I actually went to Aspen. I drove all the way to Aspen. I walked in this shoe boutique. The lady's like, "I've been looking for you." Oh my God. Yes, we love Spanish heels. We love Italian heels. Here's my order. Done. Then I said to my girlfriend, "Well, that only took an hour. Let's go to Vale." Went to Vale. Second place I went into, the owner was there. She's like, "Here's my order." I was like, "I can't believe this. This is unbelievable." Now, these
Wow.
boutiques are selling the same shoe that I'm selling for $450, although Vale is only $350. But why? They're making $200 and $300, or about $200 on a pair, 2 to 3, depends on a pair
Yeah.
of shoes. And I just don't feel right about that. I want to sell them at the price that they're sold in Spain. So that's why I sell them to everybody. And I do, I go to conventions for realtors. I do the speakers conventions. I'm trying to find the right ladies that appreciate good quality made shoes and love the opportunity that they're fashionable, they're unique, and there's no pain. We call them 12 comfortable 12-hour heels. I mean, I do these trade shows sometimes in 4-inch, 3-inch heels, at least 3-inch, and I'm on concrete from, I don't know, sometimes 7 a.m. till 9 at night.
Right.
I mean, I
Oh
am
yeah.
literally, that's well beyond 12 hours standing. I don't sit, there's no chairs. You have to stand. And I can do that. And that's with 2 broken legs and knee surgery. So, I mean, people are amazed, really.
Wow. Well, let's really isolate here, and this is for the guys too. I mean, if you have a spouse or girlfriend or somebody that you know that's on their feet and really needs to be wearing high heels, this is the solution. So pay attention when I ask this question. So, Cindy, how would you define the problem that your heels are solving for speakers, for real estate agents, for people who are on their feet all day? How would you really isolate the problem? And I'd like you to include in that how wearing these shoes has restored confidence of people who were not wearing them before. So just kind of give a little background of how you see the actual problem is.
Well, I feel that many of us, many ladies have, you know, when we were younger in our teens to, 30s even, we were wearing 4-inch heels with no platform. Our feet were going like this. After no time, the balls of our feet were going numb. I mean, people still do this today. These young girls are wearing 6-inch heels. I mean, they're killing themselves, literally.
Mm.
The pain, men don't realize it, but it's really not worth it. The pain is excruciating. And for me, having broken legs, um, I can't even go as long as they can go. The pressure, the ball of your feet, it's horrible. All right. What's the difference in these shoes really is the cork. So this cork, I hope you can see it, is about an inch thick. The reason
Mhm.
why, one thing is it's like a Birkenstock. It gives, it moves. So when ladies are walking, it absorbs their walk. It allows their body to not just go bum, bum, bum. It's absorbing it. Everyone over here in the States, they love their Birkenstock. Not that I do, because I can't wear flats like that. But these are basically Birkenstock with heel. And the other thing is this cork platform. You take that platform, like most ladies who wear platform heels knows, you take that off the heel height, and now this heel that looks like a heel, doesn't it look like a nice looking heel? It
Yeah.
really
Uh-huh.
is only an inch and a quarter. And it's a little bit wider than some of these little skinny heels. So ladies can wear these. I even have ladies in their 90s wearing these shoes. Honest to God. Honestly.
Wow, really?
I did a party
In
with
their 90s?
9-year-olds. I was like, "Oh my goodness, I don't know about this." Of course, I don't want them trying any 4 inches on, but literally, the comfort, I ladies who say they can't wear heels anymore, when I'm at an event and they meet me and they try them on, they're the ones that leave with 6 pair. They're like, "I can't believe this. I can't believe this." And I said, "I know. I feel the same way." A lot of people who had, you know, plantar fasciitis, they have no issues because the cork forms to, not the first time, but over time, the cork forms to around your foot. You know, I've had my shoes, my original pair, bought them in 13. Wore them, it's got to be over 350 times. Yes, you can see the indentation of where my foot's been. But when you look at them, I still can wear those shoes. I can wear them, and you're years old. There's nothing that should happen to these shoes. They are an investment that's going to last. The leather, everything is leather. It's quality made. It's thick. I mean, we offer, this is a 3-inch, the ones I just had here. Just to give you an example, these are 3-inch and these are a little lower, same
Okay.
style. This is a shoe that's also very popular because as you can see it, you can see the blue coming out of the shoe. This shoe is called
Yeah.
confetti because it has all kinds of different colors in it. So this is a shoe that most ladies absolutely love because they can just wear a solid color and it brings out a different color from the shoe. So you have a turquoise dress, a green dress, a yellow dress. You go on vacation or do an event, you only need one pair of shoes and you're good to go.
Wow. Well, we're going to talk a little bit more here, but I just want to give a location where people can go look at these shoes. And we have an actual special URL for you to go to. So if you're already out there searching around, you've already gone to europeanheels.com, I suggest you go there and type in this, europeanheels.com/discount/all-day-heels. This is the only place you can get this best rate. If you buy directly from europeanheels.com, you're going to see a little different pricing. Not, it's not night and day kind of pricing, but Cindy has offered to give Speakers Speak group participants a little discount. So go there to that URL and, yeah, I'll get a couple of bucks maybe from this, but more importantly, what I want to show Cindy is that people who are participants in Speaker Speak Group and Speaker Speak Live, they really take advantage of offers that we put here so that she will continue to sponsor us and promote us to other people that are already using European Heels that are speakers and bring them to this group. So it's kind of a, two-way streak here. That's how I work with the sponsors. So I'm really looking forward to that. But I want to ask you now, let's really talk about speakers. I'd like to hear some examples of some women speakers that were at one time they gave up on heels, now they're on stage with flats, or I know there are the sneaker speakers as well, women who prefer to wear sneakers now on stage. It's kind of a little new revolution. But what have you heard about women speakers who are now back in heels, and how has that helped their speaking career?
Been awesome. The National Speakers Association, when I attended last year, they didn't expect me. They didn't know I was going to have shoes there. I will say they started a family that I absolutely love. That's where I met you this year. But I will tell you, those women, I've got ladies who come to that convention all the way from Australia, writing me saying, Cindy, these shoes are amazing. I'm coming and make sure you bring my shoes because these are what I want. I mean, it's so amazing. I have ladies that, and this is someone who, wasn't wearing heels again. A lot of people didn't wear heels because of COVID. Now they've become, oh, I did without it. Now I don't need it. But they write reviews and they tell me, Cindy, you have brought my confidence back. I mean, I know how I feel. When I'm wearing heels, watch out. Nothing gets in my way. I mean, I have had ladies that bought the shoes last year at the speakers convention. They've wore them on stage. I've got one lady running in red 4-inch heels across the stage, back and forth. She said, I gave up my tennis shoes. I can't do this anymore. Look at me. I mean, I'm like
Wow.
dancing. I mean, it's amazing. And she's still, all right, yes, she now has about 8 pair of these shoes. But you know what? Every time she's on stage, she just sends me photos of her on stage. And it's amazing. And of course, everybody wants to know, where did you get those shoes? And, she gets a kickback, but it's spreading the word. It's helping people. That's what this is all, for me at least, all about.
Sure.
I'm looking
Yeah.
to help women who say they can't wear heels anymore to just give these a try. And we have a 14-day return policy. You can get your money back and all that. But basically, you try them on and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe these are 3-inch. I hear this all the time. Even the 2-inch, they're like, who can't wear an inch and a quarter almost? Even a cowboy boot or any type of boot has that. We also have booties. It's not like we only have shoes, but most of my shoes I carry right now are open-toed shoes, but we are working on getting some closed toe that might be sometime next year. I'm
Okay.
really particular. I really want to test something. I have this comfortable 12-hour theme that I wanted to, anything I have has to be comfortable. There's no sense having it. I mean, I can get pumps anywhere. I can get any of these shoes anywhere. But when I know
Right.
that these are tested and they work and everyone loves them, and ladies can even customize their own shoe too. That's another thing I have. So there's over 100 colors where if I meet someone or they can order online and they reach out to me, You can choose if you want hot pink heels, if you want your colors are green and purple. You can choose the heel height and you can choose the color. I get them made in Spain for you, and they arrive in about 6 to 8 weeks.
Wow.
Yes,
So you can have
cost more
consistent
money.
branding with are you saying you can have
Yes,
consistent branding with your shoes that if you have a logo that you use in your presentation, the clothing that you wear, the makeup that you wear, it can all
yes,
be consistent right down to the shoes.
yes. And I have
Well,
had a lot of
that
speakers
I
do
didn't know.
this.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've had a lot of speakers do this. I've got this lady, oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. I ran into her again, which was amazing. And she came in the shoes. She didn't know I was going to be there. She came in the shoes, and basically her shoes, what the bottom strap is green and the top strap is blue, like crazy colors. But these are her colors, right? She's a speaker. Even her toes and nail polish match their
Oh my
colors.
goodness.
So
Yes, I
getting her
love
shoes
it.
that, I mean, she's like, I mean, she stands out for sure. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. I really want to make sure we hit one more component of
Okay.
this, and this is the confidence part. You've said it a couple of times that your confidence was restored. Other people, speakers that are on stage, they have more confidence. What does that mean? Why does wearing heels bring confidence to a speaker?
Well, this is my opinion. You know, certainly when you wear heels, I feel sexier. I feel thinner, longer. My legs, I'm not that tall. I'm only like 5'4", but I wear heels and I'm wearing 3-inch heels. All of a sudden I'm taller. I'm elongated. My legs look longer. I it just brings and maybe because they're cork, I don't know, but it gives me an extra bounce. It makes me
Hmm,
feel it's like
okay.
whether you put mascara and lipstick on or not. I feel like you need that. A lot of women feel like that, some don't. But I will say the women that weren't doing that and now they're back to doing it, they feel amazing. I'd hear this from reviews that they write. They thank me. They want to tell the world this is what's so important to me. It's not just selling shoes to a 30-year-old. It is getting women who have issues, knee, back problems, getting them in shoes that they can wear for longer than they're currently being able to wear them. Women sometimes, a lot of women still continue to wear heels even if they're in pain. They're like, I just gotta walk on the stage, get this whatever they're speaking about over. When it's done, these things are going away. I'm gonna be barefooted. Why do that? Just be in your shoes the whole entire day. I've got ladies who start in the airport, in their shoes. They go through the airport, they do their speech, they get back on the plane, and they're wearing the heels the whole entire time. That's pretty amazing.
That's amazing. That is truly amazing. I wish this shoemaker would make shoes for men because
I
we have the
know.
same problem.
I
Not
know.
with
I
heels,
bet.
maybe, but dress shoes are just a
Yeah.
nightmare to walk around with all day.
Yes. Yes. I'm working on that, but that'll be a little bit. Let me get the pumps going.
Yeah, right, right, exactly. Great. Was there anything else that we haven't covered that people should know about these shoes or the company you've put together, anything like that?
It's like I said, a family-run business. They've been around since 1951. I come out with new shoes every year. But literally, I mean, I also customize shoes, as I said, so people who are willing to work with me. If they're local, it's even easier. Or if I'm at an event, I'm always looking for speaking events or realtor events. Being in front of people, of course, is very powerful because they can try them on. But we also do things where I send you a pair, you order a pair of shoes. Let's say they're a little too small or they're too narrow. Then I say, okay, well, I mean, I offer, I hope to say, but I offer great customer service. I talk directly to the persons who's buying the shoes. If there's any
Oh, good.
issues,
Hmm.
I mean, they have my phone number. They can text me, call me. I mean, I really want to give customer service because these shoes are an investment, but they're an investment that you're going to have for a very long time. So back to what I was saying is if they get their shoes and they're too small, we exchange them. Or I say, okay, how about if they're too narrow, then how about I send you maybe a pair of shoes in one size bigger or two size bigger, and we'll see if we can make them for you. So I always can go up to
Okay.
width sizes or down to width sizes. And I have several ladies who have really skinny feet or wide feet. So
Mhm.
I'm the only one by the way, I'm the only one in the whole entire world that's doing this for this company. He only sells to boutiques. I am the only one that's selling to the public like this. I am the only one customizing shoes in the whole world, other than
Mm.
boutiques that are ordering them for their customers, but not as custom shoes. So
Yeah, that
I
is
just want
so
to do
awesome.
something special that nobody else is doing here in the United States. I want to offer something that is unique, comfortable, and solves a lot of problems for women who have issues.
And you are here in the Denver area. You're right next to me here in Colorado. So you're a real person. You have a real location. You live here in the US. So you just have all these aspects of your business and the product that are just all perfectly set up. So I'm so glad that you are part of the Speakers Speak group and Speakers Speak Live.
I have over 4,000 shoes in stock. So
Oh,
I
wow.
these shoes are in a warehouse, and literally when someone orders shoes, they should receive them in 2 to 3 days. They're sent with UPS usually or USPS with a tracking number. So literally and other than custom shoes, everything you see on the website is in stock and you will have it in a few days.
Awesome. That is so important. So you've even got the warehousing and the
Oh
shipping all
yeah.
put together. You've got it all set for everybody. So again, thank you again for being a part of Speakers Speak group and Speakers Speak Live. We look forward to having all of our participants helping you to get the word out about these shoes. That's for sure. So this is another great edition of the $1 Million Nugget. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, Marty.